welcome to Taiwan Mandarin with Mavis. I have a feeling some of you are not gonna love today's lesson because this topic can be a little confusing. Counters. In Mandarin Chinese, counters are usually required when you're counting something, and each of the objects may have a different counter. In this video, we'll talk about 10 common counters that will be very useful in your day-to-day. To make it less complicated, for each counter we're going to learn today, we're only going to use the quantity 1 to pair with the counters. 本, 一本, a physical copy of. 本 is the counter used to describe a stack of paper bound together. For example, a book, a magazine, or a passport. 一本书, a copy of book. 一本杂志, a copy of magazine. 一本护照, a copy of passport. 瓶, 一瓶, a bottle or a jar of. 瓶 is the counter used to describe a small to medium-sized container that's long in its form. For example, perfume, beer, or milk. 一瓶香水, a bottle of perfume. 一瓶啤酒, a bottle of beer. 一瓶牛奶, a jar of milk. 张, 一张, a piece or a sheet of. 张 is the counter used to describe a thin or flat object that's usually made of paper. And it's also used to describe furniture like a table or chair. For example, a piece of card, a sheet of paper, and a piece of desk. 一张卡片, a piece of card. 一张纸, a sheet of paper. 一张书桌, a piece of desk. 个, 一个, a counter or an individual of. 个 is a generic counter for things that you don't know the proper counter for, and it's also used to describe everyday objects or people. For example, a person, an apple, or a cookie. 一个人, an individual, a person. 一个苹果, a count of apple. 一个饼干, a count of cookie. 枝, 一枝, a stick of. 枝 is used to describe fairly long or stick-like objects. It can also be used to describe a fleet. For example, a pen, an army, or a microphone. 一支笔, a stick of pen. 一支军队, a fleet of army. 一支麦克风, a stick of microphone. 包, 一包, a bag or a packet of. 包 is used to describe things contained in a packet-like packaging. For example, a bag of chips, a packet of cigarettes, and a bag of trash. 一包洋芋片, a bag of chips. 一包香烟, a packet of cigarettes. 一包垃圾, a bag of trash. 盒, 一盒, a box or a case of. 盒 is used to describe things packaged in a small to medium-sized container, usually flat. For example, a gift, a box of mooncakes, or a case of screws. 一盒礼物, a box of gift. 一盒月饼, a box of mooncakes. 一盒螺丝钉, a case of screws. 杯, 一杯, a glass or a cup of. 杯 is used to describe liquid contained in a drinkware. For example, water, juice, or coffee. 一杯水, a glass of water. 一杯果汁, a glass of juice. 一杯咖啡, a cup of coffee. 件, 一件, a piece of. 件 is used to describe garments and matters. For example, a dress, a matter, or a coat. 一件礼服, a piece of dress. 一件犯罪, a matter of crime. 一件大衣, a piece of coat. 台, 一台, an object of. 台 is used to describe an object that's fairly large or heavy. For example, a computer, a car, or a stroller. 一台电脑, an object of computer. 一台汽车, an object of car. 一台推车, an object of stroller. At this point, you're likely pretty confused, and my advice for you is just to memorize them and use them as often as you can in your daily conversations. The more you use them, the easier it is to pick them up. If you like the content and think it was useful for you to learn Mandarin Chinese, please subscribe and like the video. 大家下次见!